کنفرانس استکهلم، حمله به اشرف، قیام‌ها در منطقه و ایران، مسئولیت‌های کشورهای نوردیک، سوید، نروژ، دانمارک، فنلائد و ایسلند، 15 اردیبهشت 1390، 5 می 2011.
So, thank you very much and welcome to Stockholm. I think most of us have quite a good hope for what's happening. You know what's happening in Yemen, know what's happening in Bahrain, know what's happening in Tunisia, in Egypt and in Lebanon. That shows that the people do not want to live in a world under dictatorship, and they long for freedom. They long for equality and free political elections. And we have seen how dictators have been thrown away, and other people and other countries are striving to have them away. And that, I mean, gives up a real hope. That gives us a hope that it would change even in Iran, and that the Iranian people could have freedom, could have equality, could have free speeches, and could have better economic, religious freedom. And I'm sure that it will happen in Iran. If it takes 1 month or 1 year, we don't know. Hopefully it doesn't take more time. Ashraf is one of the concern on this conference. But my concern is, how can people do, as you will see, murder innocent people like they do in Russia, having tanks driving over human beings? How could that happen again and again? We ask each other sometimes, where is the humanity among people? We have had a brutal attack, as you know, on Cape Ashraf on April the 8th. 5 battalions from the Iraqi army invaded the camp with armored and military vehicles. Iraqi forces aimed mercilessly and fired deliberately towards defenseless, unarmed camp residents, as you can see in the videos from the attack later on. The situation in Ashraf is urgent. They are under a medical blockade since the beginning of 2009, with restrictions on medicine. The situation is alarming, as Iraqi forces are still battle-ready in the camp, stationed with their armored vehicles. Amnesty International has warned Iraq of using violence against members of the residents of camp areas. People's Muad'Din Organization of Iran calls now on authorities to investigate the, according to the organization, unproved attack. The attack can also be treated as a crime against humanity and war crimes in light of the disproportionate violence against the civilian residents that enjoy the status of protected person under Fourth Geneva Convention. United Nations, UN High Commissioner of Human Rights, EU and US, British and Icelandic and Norwegian ministers have raised concern over the attack and condemned the violence. This is the second time such an attack is staged. A similar attack was staged against the defense residents on Camp Ashraf 28 and 29 July 2009. Camp Ashraf in Iraq has for 2 decades become home to 3,400 members of the Iranian opposition against the clergy, whom enjoy status of protected persons under the Fourth Geneva Convention since 2004. Iran is under international sanctions. 4 rounds of UN sanctions led to both extensive US sanctions followed by the EU. This due to Iran's unwillingness to comply with and satisfy the concern of the international community regarding the country's nuclear program. So once again, very welcome here, and now we're going to have the people up here going to talk and give their opinions on the situation. But firstly now we have a video message from Mrs. Rajavi, President-elect of the National Council of Iran.